The 2015 QB class contained only 7 quarterbacks that were drafted. Overall, many people around the league did not view this as a good draft class in general. The top 2 picks in this draft class were QBs, but neither of them were a sure thing. Beyond the top 2, there are a few names of familiarity and a few more that aren't so familiar. In today's video, we are going to rehash on the 7 quarterbacks that were selected in this draft and see how their careers have turned out so far. With the first pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selected Jameis Winston. Winston was seen as a big, highly competitive pocket passer who played in a pro-style offense where his game could translate smoothly to the NFL. He had the physical tangibles you'd want in an NFL quarterback, standing in at 6'4", 230 pounds. Although, scouts were concerned with his decision-making as a quarterback. He oftentimes forced throws and had a knack for turnovers. Plus, there was also the off-the-field concerns, and scouts did wonder if he could be a true leader at the NFL level. We all remember the infamous crab leg incident where Jameis was accused of stealing $32 worth of crab legs and crawfish. Regardless, the Bucs and most analysts felt he should be the first pick taken in this draft, and that is exactly what happened. Winston's first start in the NFL came against the Titans as he faced off against the guy who went right after him in this draft. His very first pass was intercepted in return for a pick six. The Bucs went on to lose this game 42-14. Although he started off bad early in his career, we saw the reason why he was the one pick later in his rookie season. On November 22, 2015, against the Philadelphia Eagles, Winston tied an NFL rookie record and Bucs franchise record with 5 passing touchdowns. And overall, he actually had a promising rookie year. He set franchise rookie records in pass attempts, pass completions, passing yards, and passing touchdowns. Winston was also selected to his one and only Pro Bowl his rookie season as an alternate, making him the first Bucs rookie quarterback in franchise history to be selected to a Pro Bowl. Year 2 for Jameis showed even more promise. He led the Bucs to a 9-7 record, their first winning season in 6 years, became the first QB in NFL history to start his career with consecutive seasons with over 4,000 passing yards, and was named 57th by his peers on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2017. But following his first 2 promising seasons with Tampa, things did not get much better for Winston. The next 2 seasons, he had a combined 6-16 record to go along with 25 interceptions. In his final season with the Bucs, Jameis had one of the most interesting seasons we have ever seen from a quarterback. He finished the year with over 5,000 passing yards and 33 touchdowns, but threw an astonishing 30 interceptions, with 7 of them being pick sixes, which set an NFL record. Following this season, Jameis underwent surgery for a torn meniscus and also underwent LASIK surgery to help with his turnover problems. Or at least he said that would help with his turnover problems. Tampa Bay decided to not re-up on Jameis, and he was signed to play for the Saints. After not playing much at all his first year with New Orleans, he re-signed with them on a 1-year, $12 million deal to be named the starter. Jameis played the best stretch of football we have seen from him. In 7 games, he went 5-2 with 1,170 yards, 14 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 102.8 QBR. Unfortunately, though, he tore his ACL and would miss the remainder of the season. In 2022, he re-signed again with the Saints, but only played in 3 games, and after poor play was sent to the bench after the Saints decided to roll with Andy Dalton. Now Jameis is the backup QB for the Saints. Talk about a roller coaster of a career. With the 2nd overall pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans selected Marcus Mariota. Mariota was seen as a quarterback with good size, athleticism, a high IQ, and an ability to create big plays with his legs by creating extra time outside the pocket. However, he was also viewed by some as a scheme-dependent quarterback that would need to learn how to read NFL defenses to be a good NFL quarterback. Some scouts had Mariota as the number 1 QB ahead of Jameis, but most viewed him as the 2nd quarterback in this draft class. Like we mentioned earlier, Mariota made his debut against the 1st overall pick, Jameis Winston, and his debut went about as good as it could have gone. In the 42-14 win, Mariota set records. Marcus became the first quarterback in NFL history to have a perfect passer rating of 158.3 in his first game, and also became the first quarterback to throw for 4 TDs in the first half of his NFL debut. Although he had a great debut, the rest of his rookie season was not great. He finished his rookie year with a 3-9 record, 2,818 passing yards, 19 passing touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Like his counterpart in Jameis, Marcus had a really good year too. He finished with a career-high 3,426 passing yards, 26 passing TDs, and 9 interceptions. He was also selected to the Pro Bowl as an alternate and was named 50th by his peers on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2017. Mariota saw his first postseason appearance in 2018, beating the Chiefs in the wildcard round, but then got stomped on by the Pats in a 35-14 loss. Mariota went on to start one more full year for Tennessee in 2018 while playing below average. And in 2019, after 6 starts, Mariota got benched for Ryan Tannehill, which ended his days of being a starter for the Titans. Following his days with the Titans, he was the backup for Las Vegas for 2 seasons, and in 2022, he started 13 games for the Falcons, going 5-8, and eventually was benched in favor of rookie Desmond Ridder. Now in 2023, Mariota is currently the backup quarterback to Jalen Hurts in Philadelphia. With the 75th pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints selected Garrett Grayson. Grayson went from a fringe draft prospect to clearly on the draft board with a strong 2014 season. He had an average arm, but had good mechanics, and his touch and accuracy on deep balls was impressive. Although there was only limited tape on him, scouts felt he was an intriguing mid-round prospect based on his college play. Grayson did not play a snap his rookie year for the Saints, and he was waived following his rookie year but re-signed by the Saints to be on the practice squad. Following his stint with the Saints, he bounced to the Falcons, Salt Lake Stallions of the Alliance of American Football, and Broncos. And in 2019, he announced his retirement from football and never had an official NFL stat. With the 89th pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the St. Louis Rams selected Sean Mannion. Mannion was viewed as a low upside prospect. He had ideal size and showed confidence when used as a game manager with Oregon State, as they did have a good rushing attack, but overall, he lacked real arm talent and upside to be a capable starting NFL quarterback. He played 4 seasons with the Rams and made 1 start in 2017 after the Rams had clinched the playoffs. In this start, Mannion was 20 of 34 for 169 yards and a 34-13 loss. After not re-signing with the Rams, Mannion went on to sign with the Vikings in 2019. He made 1 more start in 19 after the Vikings clinched a playoff spot and threw for 126 yards with 2 interceptions. Following 2019, he made 2 stints with the Seahawks and now is currently back on the Vikings as a member of the practice squad. With the 103rd pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the New York Jets selected Bryce Petty. Petty possessed NFL size, leaderships, and intangibles at the college level, although scouts were concerned with the scheme he played at in college. Petty began his career as the 3rd-string quarterback and did not play any snaps his rookie year. His first action came in Week 9 of his 2nd season after starter Ryan Fitzpatrick was injured. He went on to start 4 games in year 2, throwing for 809 yards to go along with 3 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. In year 3, Petty once again started 3 games after Josh McCown got injured, and he didn't do very well to say the least. In his 3 starts, he threw for 544 yards to go along with 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions. After 3 seasons, the Jets released Petty. He was claimed by Miami but never played and has been out of the league since. With the 147th pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers selected Brett Hundley. Hundley flashed athleticism and talent in college, but overall was a very raw prospect. He was looked at as a flash prospect, especially for a day 3 pick. He had the physical tools to be a starter, but his IQ and progressions had to improve dramatically for him to be a good NFL quarterback. Hundley didn't start a game till his 3rd year in Green Bay. After Aaron Rodgers suffered a broken collarbone, Brett was thrusted into the starting role. In his 9 starts for Green Bay, he went 3-6 with 1,836 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Green Bay had seen enough after those 9 starts and traded him to Seattle for a 6th-round pick. After his short stint in Seattle, he bounced around to Arizona, Indianapolis, New Orleans, Baltimore, and most recently played in the XFL for the Vegas Vipers. With the 250th pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos selected Trevor Siemian. Siemian has probably seen the most NFL success after the first 2 picks. NFL.com didn't even have a draft grade on him, and assuming he wouldn't find a roster spot, he actually had a real estate job lined up in Chicago. However, Denver made him the final quarterback taken in this draft. Siemian sat behind Peyton Manning his rookie year. Following Peyton Manning's retirement and Brock Osweiler signing with the Texans, it opened up a competition for the starter spot between Siemian, Mark Sanchez, and rookie Paxton Lynch. Siemian did good enough in camp and ended up being the 2016 opening day starter. He played decent as the starter. In 14 games, he threw for 3,401 yards, 18 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. He was named as an alternate for the Pro Bowl, but declined due to an injury. In 2017, Siemian was once again the opening day starter, but his play dipped tremendously. In 10 starts, he threw for 2,285 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. After Week 9, the Broncos opted to go with Osweiler and Paxton Lynch to finish out the year. Since 2017, Siemian has been a journeyman. He has bounced around playing for the Vikings, Jets, Saints, Bears, Titans, Bengals, and is now back on the Jets practice squad. This will go down as definitely one of the weaker QB classes in recent years. Of the 7 quarterbacks selected, none had an ideal career besides Siemian, who I would say definitely exceeded his draft day expectations. Winston and Mariota highlight this class, and while neither of them were complete busts, they definitely did not live up to their draft billing. Thank you for watching, guys. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment any other videos you'd like to see. Thanks.